It doesn't matter who I am.
And we're back.
I'm here for you, James.
Oh god, what a nightmare. Alright, perfect for October, right? We had a bit of an issue with the audio. For whatever reason, the capture card wasn't running through Windows. I blame Windows for all this, actually. That was a giant pain in the ass. This happened with like every capture card that I've owned, not just the problematic Cloner Alliance one that I've had issues with in the past, but with all my Elgatos, whatever the hell I was using before the Cloner, which I forget exactly what it was. Actually, that might have been Elgato as well, kind of like an older model one. But yeah, for whatever reason, it stops registering as a device with playback enabled. So I've got to go into the menu through the sound mixer and try and find it, which sometimes it gets renamed and it's hard to find, and then enable that playback again. I always forget the process, how to do it too. I'm always looking through the audio settings. Never works that way. But yeah, it's a big pain in the ass. And thanks, Windows. Thank you, Microsoft. Appreciate you. After using you all these years, it's always good for your programs and stuff to be fighting against me. Anyway,
James, honey.
Welcome to the stream, and we're going to get back into Silent Hill 2. Looking at finishing this one up, so we're going to be wrapping up the main game. We got to the Lakeside Hotel last time we played this game, and yeah, we're probably going to finish it up and look into doing the Born from a Wish expansion. So hopefully we get that knocked out tonight, but we shall see since we've had a bit of delay. But yeah, let's go ahead and get on into it. Audio from the game is already playing, so we should be good to go.
How do you know about that? Aren't you Maria?
I'm noticing the retro tink, for whatever reason, wants to keep its screen ratio thing up there. Alright. One difference this time around while I'm playing this, I'm using the Duke controller now. I know that makes not a lick of difference for anybody watching it because it's not like I'm showing what I'm playing with via camera or anything, but I figure this game's slow paced enough. I have a problem using the Duke when it comes to more action oriented and faster paced games. When we're playing games that are sort of slightly more methodical, I feel like I could probably operate a little bit better. We'll see how it works. But I don't get a chance to use the Duke that often. It's not a preferable controller compared to the international controller design that became the standard for the original Xbox. So kind of a weird fit. But I do have big American hands, so we're good. I think we cleared everything up on the... God, I gotta figure out where's the select button. Oh yeah, it's down like on a PlayStation controller. It's not next to the analog stick. I think we got everything on the bottom floor. God, the Y button feels like it's in a weird spot too. It seems like we need to start finding these music boxes to plug into whatever the thing in the middle here is in the lobby. So we've cleared everything on the bottom floor. I think I cleared everything outside in the courtyard area. We should be good. Last time we were kind of traipsing around here, we found out that there was bad father enemies that are just like standard enemies now, so that's cool. That one was like a full-on boss not that long ago, so nice that they upgraded, or maybe I should say they downgraded, but they upgraded the standard enemies. Here comes one now. Ooh, this controller's clacky. I think it's just the shoulder buttons. I think the shoulder buttons are what get you out of situations where you get grabbed. How we doing, James? Not so great? Only problem with using the shotgun is it pumps out shots a lot slower. Man, last time I took out one of these guys a few seconds ago, downed him in 2 shots. Pretty much point blank on him, too. Disappointing. I say it might be a good idea to bust out the rifle, but I think I want to save the rifle for the final bosses. Well, we found a locked door, so at least we know that there's something up here that we need to come back to. 2 of them. Everything else appears to be completely broken. Nothing else up here, right? I checked all of them. Yeah. Alright, let's see what else we can find. Thank you. We ended up figuring out the problem for the audio issues, so we are all good now. At least I think we are. If there's anything that needs to be adjusted or something, let me know. Nothing interesting written in the memo book. That's a damn shame. Two boxes of shotgun shells and some handgun bullets. Not bad. Bag is locked. Oh, I've dealt with many a briefcase locks. It's fairly easy, unless it's like some sort of like actual. Unless you didn't buy it from a store, you could break them open pretty easy. Can't hear anything from the receiver. Could the phone line possibly be cut? Yeah, possibly. James already spotted something. This book here doesn't look like it'll be of any particular use. Nice little health drink. Nothing that looks particularly useful. Book open on top of the desk. Looks like a medical book. Why don't you read a few excerpts? Maybe you'll pick up some health stuff. Make your healing better. Tourist brochures are lined up here. Not interested in them right now. Not right now, but eventually. More shotgun shells. All right. I don't see him looking at anything else. I think we're done. Picture of this hotel. Lovely. That's not right. Okay. Cloakroom. Got a nice briefcase in there we gotta investigate. Rifle shells, not bad. Nothing happens when you push the elevator button. Lock's broken. That room looks special. I guess it's not named, though. It's got a nice bright white door. Still quite a few like locked doors. I'm sort of surprised by that. Okay. Does that mean we've covered everything on the second floor? I think so. Well, there's another wing that's got some rooms. Looks like we can get up to a 3rd floor from over here, though, so let's go ahead and try that out. Oh, never mind. It's locked. I think we're going to need to find some kind of way to access the elevator. Boy. All right. Well, I don't know where else we could go, though, because I think we covered everything on the first floor, like I mentioned before. Wait, what is this? Why is this whole room, like, grayed out? It's weird. Doesn't have a map for this or something? What if I check the elevator on the bottom floor? A mannequin, so I've been here before. Doubt I missed anything. James isn't looking anywhere. Wonder why it's grayed out. That's weird. Let me check over in the reception area. There might have been something I missed there. Oh, shit. Considering there's enemies here, this might mean that I haven't really done much in here. Ah, there's an elevator. What? Thinner? Small can with thinner was lying inside the elevator. That's interesting. Before we hit anything up in the elevator, let me just take a look real quick. Couldn't access that. Okay, I guess I never went down here before. Interesting. Yeah. The panel, James. Hit it. Come on. You got this, buddy. He doesn't want to inspect it or anything. Can I really not interact with this? That's weird. All right. That's interesting. Trying to think of where we could possibly use some thinner, though. Pennies hanging here, nothing unusual about it. Sure about that? If I just toss some thinner on there. I would have to think we'd use it on something that has ink or paint. Obviously, if it's a paint thinner. Check back here real quick. I know we got the key to the room that we need in here, but is there anything else? Oh, that's a door. There's something here. Oh, wait, I think we read this before. Yeah, something about the videotape. Which I don't think we got. Might still be in the, like, employee locker or something. Oh, shoot. I forgot that we had that key. We should go test it on the briefcase then. What are you looking at? I think you must be looking at the music box thing. It must have been the other room. Okay. Kind of wish they would have given me the option in the first place, but that's all right. Key to hotel room 204. All right, it's probably on the second level since it's in the 200s. It's usually how hotels work. We noticed that on this wing there was a couple locked rooms, so let's go check them out. I think they were both towards the back. Employee elevator key, nice. Ah, now we get into this. I think it actually spells something. Husk, dusk. What are the choices we got? Tusk, Nusk, Musk. That's not Musk. It probably doesn't spell a word. Hole. There's a lot of hole stuff at the beginning of the game. That would have been a natural climax to things. Photos are scattered all over the bed. What's this? This reminds me of Minority Report. Part of the photo has been colored over with a marker. Is that it? Oh, it's, I think it's the briefcase, actually. Oh! Which would be perfect since we have the thinner. Lose. It actually does spell a word. If anybody's subbed and has access to the lose emote, go ahead and use that right now. What is it? Oh, Cinderella music box. Okay, we definitely need that. Can't open that door. Hey, there it is. I know you wouldn't let me down. Got that lose emote at the ready. Oh, shit. Trying to kick the damn thing. I wasn't necessarily done looking in here. I feel like I just wasted 4 shotgun shells. Probably did. See, they probably didn't intend for you to have everything at the ready right when you get in here. So you naturally would have had to have left and then come back in. And then, oh no, there's enemies. So I think we just did it the way that the game probably intended us for. for us to do it, but... Okay. Cinderella music box, and then we got the elevator key. I don't know if that's going to be applicable to the one that's in the basement, or if that's going to be the one that was in the back of the reception area, because I don't remember if that one had a broken lock, or if that one was legitimately like just standard locked. Well, actually, the elevator down here at the basement level never really said anything. We tried to interact with it, but it didn't do anything. Let's go ahead and put the music box up first. No. No. Okay, guess we gotta do it from the menu. Can't use it here. Seat of the princess who fled at midnight. There's nothing there, nothing to play, but we should be able to put the Cinderella down. I'm gonna save before messing with the elevator. Okay, another of those doors is accessible. Push the button and nothing happens. Let's take a look here. Okay, both those are broken. Can't do anything with that elevator. There's no way I could, like, change floors from this, can I? Doesn't look like it. Alright, well, let's go check out the elevator down here then. See if there's something we can mess with. What's the other one? Room to 312, and we can't get to any of the rooms on the 3rd floor. I don't think I have any other items either. And the D-pad on the Duke is not great. It's very easy to accidentally push other buttons. What does that say? Oh, found in room 204. This isn't an elevator, but... Alright. We can potentially get back there, though. On the 1st floor, there's nothing locked here, is there? No? Okay. On the 2nd floor. Oh, there was a locked door back there. I wonder if that might be it. The elevator we can't seem to interact with, but what about this? There we go. Nice, we finally found it. 2 health drinks. There are memos hanging here, but nothing interesting is written. Save point. So might as well do that. Sometimes they put it in front of stuff that may potentially kill you. Shelf is empty. I sort of remember this. Something written over the button. What's this? Weight allowance, 1 person. I remember making a joke last time I played this. It's like, well, I mean, James has got a lot of stuff on him, I suppose. I think that's the idea, is we need to put away our weapons or something. But considering it's a Konami game, it's like, uh-oh. Someone's using stealth camouflage. And it might just be Eddie. Who knows? I don't know if we have to, we might have to, I think we might have to do everything. I was like, can I get away with just a handgun? Ding. Guess we can only go to floor 1. Fizzy, you know who. Thank you for that follow. I appreciate that. Hope your day and or evening is going well. Lock's broken. Where does this, like, go out to? Oh. Never mind, then. I figured it's all still within the confines of the hotel. We probably have something, but maybe not. It almost looks like a map. There's a fire exit. Potatoes and onions here. They smell slightly rotten. Well, it's only slightly. Hey, the Snow White music box. Cans of fruit are lined up. Expiration date's probably long gone. Juice cans are lined up here. No reason to carry these with me. Soup cans lined up here. I guess they're all still okay, but I'm not hungry. Hey, we finally found something edible. You never know. I mean, you could always use it as a last-minute weapon. Can of soup is pretty damn hefty. I remember reading an account of a guy that got mugged, and this was like in the Great Britain territory, so he was robbed at knife point, but he had just gotten groceries. He had a can of soup in there. Wrapped that guy over the head with that bag of soup. Guy took off running. So, it works. Not that I necessarily suggest that every time, but, you know, I suppose if you feel confident. You know what? Before I go exploring, why don't we go see if I can take the elevator back up? Can I? Because we got the last music box. Is that not an option? I can't actually interact with anything in here? Son of a bitch. Guess we're forced into the situation now. Let's see what else is on, like, this particular floor before we start delving into whatever hell the staircase descends into. There's a scheduled book here, date from 1 year ago. Rifle shells. Some bullets. Sure would be nice if I actually had my guns. Shutter's closed. Lock's broken. Alright. I guess we're going down. Just noticed there was like a little side section there. I was wondering if there's anything to pick up, but it doesn't look like it. Whoa. Yeah, James, you're gonna have to slink by that, sorry. A first aid kit at least. That ain't half bad. Unfortunately, I didn't like heal myself prior to getting in here, so. Hey, the bar key. Are there two or? Yeah, there's two. Shit. She swing them legs at me. Nine bottles here. Pick one up. Pick one up and chuck it. Variety of what? Canned foods. There's a can with no label on it. Well, want to take it with you or what? I don't have anything with me that I think can open it. Boy, if I had that knife, it could be like those ladies on that cooking show. Didn't know how to work a can opener, so they were trying to stab the can open. Refrigerator door seems broken, can't get it open. What is it with you and fridges, James? Lock's broken on the locker, can't open it. Oh, we're in the bar. There's a jukebox here, it doesn't play, so it must be broken. Lamp on the counter, there's no light bulb, so I can't turn it on. Tried to use the bar key, but it's too dark to find the keyhole. Are you serious, James? Feel around, sir. You nincompoop.
You fucking nincompoop fucking poop.
Alright. Guess we gotta go find a light bulb. What are the chances it's inside the can? Let me take a look around here real quick. Just make sure I interact with everything I possibly can. Seems like the jukebox is still working. You know, not playing, but it's got a light on it. Just pull it out and prop it in front of the door if it's so dark. There's neon lights in here. That should be good enough. They wanted to make me buy this whole, oh, it's too dark, I can't see. They should have made the whole bar pitch black. I don't think there's anything I can do in here. What is this? Let's take a look at the map, see if there's anything that I missed. Oh, there's a storeroom I missed. How did I miss that? So I was running by real quick. Oh shit, it's broken. That's it, huh? Nothing else? Too dark to read the map. You pansy. What could we have missed? Oh, there's an office. hey, the tape. We got the can opener. Yay. Who would have thought? Lock's broken. Son of a bitch. There's nothing. I don't think there's anything else in here. He's not looking at anything. So I bet you the light bulb is in the can. Or at least something we can use as one. That's it, right? It's a shame I didn't look at the map earlier. Usually I'm decent at that. I guess I just had a strong feeling that I took a look at everything. Excuse me, coming through. He actually got a hit on me. Wow. Canned light bulbs. There's a light bulb inside the can. Along with a few others. Might as well take them. I don't know, Japanese developers. You never know what they're thinking. Put in the light bulb. Did you turn it on, James? Guess it's already on. There's the bar key. All's well that ends well. First order of business is me going to get my stuff back. Wrong way. Retrieve everything from the shelf, yes. Oh, that was weird. It's an interesting trope, because it happens in a lot of games, even like movies and stuff. The hero is defeated more or less, and, you know, is reset to zero. He loses all of his gear, his weapons, his inventory, whatever the case may be. But you don't usually, like, willingly give it up. Rectangular indentation, plate in front of the indentation has something engraved on it. See the princess who spoke no words. You know what? What did we get? That's Snow White. We might have the Little Mermaid in the wrong spot. What does it say? See the princess who awoke from death. Nope, that is definitely Snow White. So let's put that one in. What does it sound like individually? Oh god. Doesn't sound quite right. There we go. Hey, there's other princesses. I think I see Rapunzel, and I don't know what the other ones are. I just saw one that was letting down her hair. The hotel stairway key. Should be able to access that from here. I don't think, was there anything else that we got? Stairway key, and just the tape, and the key to the room. that's it. That is the room we need. Guess let's take a look around before we get in there. And lucky them, 3rd floor, the room right next to the stairs. Nothing interesting written in the book. All right, moment of truth. There's a VCR here. Looks like I'll be able to use it. Television here. Even when it's plugged in, all I get is snow. He means static. He's being colorful with his words. It's what we used to call TV static back when we got it. Can't use that here. What do you mean? It's the VCR, bud. There you go.
Are you taping again? Come on. I don't know why, but I just love it here. It's so peaceful. You know what I heard? This whole area used to be a sacred place. I think I can see why. It's too bad we have to leave. Please promise you'll take me again, James.
Mary.
So there you are, James. Did you get the letter? Did you find Mary? If not, let's get going already, okay?
Laura. Mary's gone. She's dead.
Liar, that's a lie!
No, that's not true.
She died because she was sick?
No, I killed her.
You killer! Why'd you do it? I hate you! I want her back! Give her back to me! I knew it! You didn't care about her! I hate you, James! waiting for you. Why? Why?
I'm sorry. The Mary you know isn't here. Laura, I'm sorry. That voice.
What happened in the video? It's a little hard to see, but they kind of show you in little snippets what's happening. But basically, there's that introduction where it's his wife, and she's like, "Oh, I want to stay here forever," but then she starts coughing, so obviously she's sick. Then the next shot is her in a hospital bed, and he's kind of looming over her. And then you see him kind of reach upward, and then it almost happens sort of violently. It pulls down, and then all of the images start flashing through. So, yeah. I don't know if they explicitly show it, but it basically like suffocates her. Puts a pillow over her. And it's not from like a bad place necessarily, because whatever she has is probably like cancer or something. She's suffering. So, sometimes it's debated, what can you do in a situation like that? And some people think death is a better alternative than to just suffer with whatever you got, waste away and die. So James took that decision. But he feels an incredible amount of guilt for it, so. Alright, save points popped up. Did I save? Did I actually save there? Yeah, I did. Yeah, a little depressing. Just a bit. The hotel looks all deteriorated. The sound of water and everything. I think we are in the other world.
Mary's going to die? You must be joking.
Must be joking.
I'm very sorry.
But you're a doctor. It's your job to heal people. How can you just let her die?
Please, calm down. As her doctor, I promise I'll do what I can. But there's still no effective treatment for her condition.
How long does she have?
I'm afraid I'm not sure. 3 years at most. Perhaps 6 months. It's impossible to say with certainty.
Can't hear anything more. What else we can interact with? A little dark. Can't see anything. Flashlight doesn't work either. What? Opened up one door and we came out of a completely different room. Okay, well this one led me to the other side of the hall. $212 and $216, I guess. I guess there was one in the end that kind of looked different. Maybe, no. Everything's all topsy-turvy, I guess, so we're just looking for a way to, like, get out. Oh, hold up. He was looking at something. Shit. What you see, James? Oh, there's a couple lamp holes. That's pretty nice. Full heal. Did we ever check the other side of 3? Guess the basement's the only one that actually works. Might as well not fight that enemy. They sure are giving me a lot of health items. Bullets now, too. Fridge still won't open. Hey, what about the can of light bulbs? Nothing useful. Locker no good. Guessing the goal is probably just to get out, but see if there's anything we can access. Oh, this is different.
was looking for you. Now you're the only one left. Maybe then I can rest. Mama, why are you running away? You're not my mama. It's you. Oh, I'm sorry.
Angela, no.
Thank you for saving me. But I wish you hadn't. Even Mama said it. I deserved what happened.
No, Angela, that's wrong.
No, don't pity me. I'm not worth it. Or maybe you think you can save me. Will you love me? Take care of me? Heal all my pain? That's what I thought. James, give me back that knife.
No, I won't.
Saving it for yourself?
Me? No, I'd never kill myself. It's hot as hell in here.
You see it too. For me, it's always like this.
Hot as hell. Some somewhat suggestive portraits on the side. Might have some implications there, who knows? Doesn't look like I can walk through that. Well, that was interesting. She seemed to have some brief lucidity there for a second, but who knows? Did I miss something back here? Let's take a look. No, I think everything is blocked off. Alright. Now these guys. I'll watch my footing. Definitely remember this. Multiple save points on the wall. Alright, how we looking? in the green.
I was weak. That's why I needed you. Needed someone to punish me for my sins. But that's all over now. I know the truth. Now it's time to end this.
Time to end it. So you kind of see, and I'm sure that there were some, documents and stuff, because a lot of this was very much planned out, but the sort of design aspect behind Pyramid Head, especially with the whole, like, executioner look, is sort of like a tormentor for James. He has that look because, I guess you could sort of say that, in a way, James was and decided to be an executioner of sorts. And I cannot stray far enough away from these guys. I always want to be like up close with the shotgun, but I don't know if it actually matters. Let's try that. We've got so many handgun bullets, I think. I mean, I've got a lot of shotgun shells too, but I think I could probably get a little bit more distance with the handgun. And since I don't have to pump it between each shot, there's no pump animation, I can move a little further away. I just have to keep track of my shots so I don't have to do the reload animation. I don't think there's any other way we can get out. Can't run away now. Thank you, Akiri, for that lurk. I appreciate it. I literally think we just have to kind of fight them. I remember. Oh, well, maybe next time then. I appreciate the thought. Yeah, I was having audio issues for a moment, so I had to stop the stream and restart. I probably could have done it on stream, but it was a little bit hard to figure out what exactly was going on, so yeah, I had started and stopped before I really got started. But yeah, appreciate the thought still. Maybe next time. Oh, you finished Amnesia. What'd you think of it? That one here last week. that sort of works. Fun but so intense. Yes, yes. Very much so. Love that game, though. Said it a couple times, but it might had like Armored Core not come out this year. A couple other things, I think, just out of pure uniqueness and the intensity that it provides, it might be my game of the year had there not been other things. Mostly just Armored Core. I think I still even like enjoyed the playthrough. My personal like first playthrough of that. Even more so than stuff like Resident Evil 4 and Dead Space and all that. That's because I think I mostly knew what I was getting with those games, even if they did surprise me a little bit. But I had no clue what I was getting into with Amnesia. It was so great. But props to you for finishing it. I know you're not always into the horror games, but yeah, that one's really good, and it does get like super, super intense. Nice little puzzles and stuff. Nice atmosphere, simple game map. Nice slowing down. Shit, I thought something was actually happening here. He's walking away. There we go. Pyramid Head won't move anymore. Looks like he's holding something. Got a rust-colored egg. Got a scarlet egg. Interesting. About the size of a quail's egg. Pyramid Head was holding it. Same ditto for the other one. It's locked. Round indentation on the door. Well, let's see what one of these works. Pop that scarlet egg on in there. Still locked, huh? Shows the egg, but it doesn't give me the option to take it out. Maybe this side's got something. Looks like it's got the same indentation from the marking there. Alright. Guess that worked. Weird battle. It's one of those situations where I'm like, is this working? Am I doing what needs to be done correctly? Because the thing about boss battles with Pyramid Head in particular, oh shit, the wrong way, is that you don't really have any sort of visual indicator if what you're doing is the correct thing to do, because they don't really recoil or anything like that. Bullets just bounce off of them. I don't think you see any like blood spurts or anything, so you can't properly gauge.
What do you want, James?
If you're actually doing anything.
Brought you some flowers.
Flowers? I don't want any damn flowers. Just go home already.
Mary, what are you saying?
Look, I'm disgusting. I don't deserve flowers. Between the disease and the drugs, I look like a monster. Well, what are you looking at? Get the hell out of here. Leave me alone already. I'm no use to anyone. I'll be dead soon anyway. Maybe today, maybe tomorrow. It'd be easier if they'd just kill me. But I guess the hospital is making a nice profit off me. They want to keep me alive. Are you still here? I told you to go. Are you deaf? Don't come back. James, wait. Please don't go. Stay with me. Don't leave me alone. I didn't mean what I said. Please, James. Tell me I'll be okay. Tell me I'm not going to die. Help me.
think the map is mirrored. Hopefully there's nothing on the other end there. Maybe it isn't. Well, we can still hope. Yeah, aspects of the story get a little intense, so... might be a bit depressing. Just a bit. Nothing else up here, right? Actually, can I even get back down there? I don't think I can. Maybe I'm approaching it from the wrong way, actually. Oh no, I think we're locked out of it.
Mary?
When will you ever stop making that mistake? Mary's dead. You killed her.
Maria? It's you. But I don't need you anymore.
What? You must be joking. But I can be yours. I'll be here for you forever. And I'll never yell at you or make you feel bad. That's what you wanted. I'm different than Mary. How can you throw me away?
I understand now. It's time to end this nightmare.
No, I won't let you. You deserve to die too, James.
Okay. And we finally got our boss. I think when I had first played this game, I thought the pyramid heads naturally would be the final enemy. I think I had used like all the rifle ammunition on them and such, but not the case. We do have a fair amount of rifle ammunition, so hopefully it'll help us out here. Go away, bats. Go away. Still get me with that weird tentacle thing, huh? Man, thought I backed up far enough. Guess not. Don't think there's anything else after this, so I don't really mind, even though I'm getting like grabbed and molested here quite a bit. It's like, don't really need to hang on to any of this stuff. No New Game Plus here. Reload.
Mary?
James.
Forgive me.
I told you that I wanted to die, James. I wanted the pain to end.
That's why I did it, honey. I just couldn't watch you suffer. No. That's not true. You also said you didn't want to die. The truth is, I hated you. I wanted you out of the way. I wanted my life back.
James, if that were true, then why do you look so sad?
Mary?
James. Please. Please do something for me. Go on with your life. In my restless dreams, I see that town. Silent Hill. You promised you'd take me there again someday, but you never did. Well, I'm alone there now, in our special place, waiting for you. Waiting for you to come to see me. But you never do. And so I wait, wrapped in my cocoon of pain and loneliness. I know I've done a terrible thing to you. Something you'll never forgive me for. I wish I could change that. But I can't. I feel so pathetic and ugly laying here, waiting for you. Every day I stare up at the cracks in the ceiling, and all I can think about is how unfair it all is. The doctor came today. He told me I could go home for a short stay. It's not that I'm getting better. It's just that this may be my last chance. I think you know what I mean. Even so, I'm glad to be coming home. I've missed you terribly. But I'm afraid, James. I'm afraid you don't really want me to come home. Whenever you come see me, I can tell how hard it is on you. I don't know if you hate me or pity me, or maybe I just disgust you. I'm sorry about that. When I first learned that I was going to die, I just didn't want to accept it. I was so angry all the time, and I struck out at everyone I loved most. Especially you, James. That's why I understand if you do hate me. But I want you to know this, James. I'll always love you. Even though our life together had to end like this. I still wouldn't trade it for the world. We had some wonderful years together. Well, this letter has gone on too long, so I'll say goodbye. I told the nurse to give this to you after I'm gone. That means that as you read this, I'm already dead. I can't tell you to remember me, but I can't bear for you to forget me. These last few years since I became ill, I am so sorry for what I did to you, did to us. You've given me so much, and I haven't been able to return a single thing. That's why I want you to live for yourself now. Do what's best for you, James. James, you made me happy.
Oh, I think I got a different ending than when I streamed this the first time. Well, that's good. Yeah, it's a bit of a rough one. The ending stuff in particular. I mean, for a lot of this game, you don't really know exactly what's going on, but you get little hints and pieces here. All very psychological stuff. I think that's why this one stands apart from the others, because of all the themes it carries and how psychological it gets, which is why it turned into like this big classic over the years. But the final moments of the game hit pretty hard. There's a lot of heavy stuff when it kind of spells it all out for you, so it ain't for the faint of heart, so to speak. Makes me wonder how they're going to handle it with the remake. I wonder if it's going to carry as much weight, or if it's going to be as subtle throughout the entirety of the game, or if they're just going to throw everything at you from the beginning. I don't have high hopes. But the first time I streamed this, I'm pretty sure I got the water ending, which is probably the worst ending you can get. This one was the James Leaves Silent Hill ending, which I think is one of the better ones you can get on a first playthrough. The ending situation with the Silent Hill games is always a little bit, vague and different. Obviously there's always the joke endings, like the alien endings, or the dog ending that this game famously has, where there's a little Shiba Inu that's controlling all the scenes from a little control room, and James bursts in there and is like, "You, it was all your work." There's something like that. So there's a bunch of different endings. This one, with this game, it's not quite as clearly spelled out what you need to do. I actually do have them pulled up here, so maybe we can actually spell it out. But there's some qualifications that aren't as easy as just find this item and get that item and do this and do that, like it was with the original Silent Hill. This one, it's conditionally based on how you operate through the game, which I didn't even realize until just when I started looking this up. I mean, I must have looked this up before, but there's no way I remember any of this. But the water ending was one we got, and that one is bad because essentially James kills himself. It's like he came to Silent Hill to die, basically, and he commits suicide by the end of it by drowning. So that is not great. A lot of the events are this kind of the same in the lead up to it, though. He still gets the final moment with Mary and the letter is read aloud. So it was hard for me to determine which one I had gotten up until I saw him leaving with Laura. The leave ending is all that we just saw. So that's the one I got. And like I said, that's kind of the better one. You know, everything happens as it happens. James meets with Mary one final time. The letter is read aloud, and he leaves Silent Hill with Laura. So that's kind of one of the better ones. There's another one with Maria, and I don't really know what happens exactly with that one. I don't know that I've ever seen it, but basically the gist of it, as you kind of guess, is James leaves with Maria. And then there is I guess you call it a second playthrough, a New Game Plus ending, where you get all these items, and if you get all these items and get to the end of the game, then you get a special ending. And I guess that one is called the Rebirth according to the list. Qualifications in order to get all the endings. The leave one, you need to keep health high, heal frequently if James is injured. You need to check Mary's photo and letter. You can't spend too much time with Maria. I don't know how you can avoid that unless you just go through the segments with Maria fairly quickly. And then in the Lakeview Hotel, you need to listen to the headphones, which we did. And I don't remember that I did that when I streamed this game the first time around. I might have not done that. Plus, I probably wasn't healing all that much, and I might have been dilly-dallying with Maria, so who knows? There might have been a lot of qualifications that led me to get the water ending. The water ending, which I described as the bad one, where James commits suicide, that one you have to keep health low. Apparently, if James is injured, you do not heal immediately. You have to check Angela's knife, which is a weird one. I feel like I would have done that because I usually like investigating objects that we get, so might have done that one. You need to read the patient's diary on the Brookhaven roof, and I'm pretty sure we did that actually. And on the second message to James and Neely's bar, which we did, because there was a second message to James. I went back to Neely's bar when we were in the other world, and I took a look at it, and it was like that message that was directly to James next to the whole one. We did read that one, so that qualified. So I guess keeping the health high maybe got me out of that. And in the Lakeview Hotel, you need to listen to the headphones. So, I mean, those are all kind of very similar qualifications. It seems like the only thing that gets you out of that is you can't spend that much time with Maria. Don't know what time limit you have there. And you need to keep James' health fairly high. Heal relatively immediately after getting injured. Yeah, I think we got kind of lucky, I feel. Unless the Restless Dreams version operates a little bit differently. But yeah, I feel like we may have lucked out getting the better ending. With the Maria one, you need to keep health high. You can't bump into Maria frequently. You need to spend a lot of time with Maria, protect her from monsters, follow her commands, visit her when she's sick in the Brookhaven Hospital, which we didn't do. I don't think I ever visited her once when she had to lay down. When Maria dies in the labyrinth, attempt to re-enter the room. That's an interesting one. And then in the Lakeview Hotel, do not listen to the headphones. So, qualifications for the Maria ending. Basically, you just have to take care of Maria, protect her, try to see her multiple times. Just do as much with Maria as you can. Even when you can't, and you know you can't, you gotta try. And then there's the Rebirth ending, which for that you need particular items. A white chrism. It's spelled CHRISM in the Blue Creek. You need the Lost Memories in the Texon gas station. You need the Obsidian Goblet from the Historical Society, and you need the Crimson Ceremony in the reading room of the Lakeview Hotel. And all of those items did not pop up in this playthrough. I think you need to have, you need to be playing through the game a second time in order for those to actually come up. So, and then the final, oh no, there's more. There's a second. There's the classic UFO ending, which happens in all of the, well, at least the original 4 Silent Hills. I don't know if they did them later on, but you need to have a blue gem and use that in 3 locations. And usually the UFO ending happens when you do the game relatively quickly. It doesn't say that there's a time limit. I think with the original game, you had to do it within like a X amount of hours. But they always end well before the end of the game. Like this, it says, the second location, third location is in room 12 before doing the required event there. Okay, so I don't know. Maybe you have to beat the game after that. I remember in the original Silent Hill, you had to go up to, there's a very tall building that's kind of on a dock. It might be a lighthouse, actually. Anyway, you need to do several things, and then you need to get up to that lighthouse before, I think, a certain time passes. And then you end up getting the UFO ending. Then there's the dog ending. You need to get a dog key that's near Jack's Inn in a doghouse. And then you need to use it in the observation room, which apparently is on the 3rd floor of the Lakeview Hotel. So that probably ends like before the boss battles. Like once you're able to access that 3rd floor and you get that dog key, you could probably end the game right there. I'm thinking that's probably what that means. So yeah, there's several different endings. I'm not gonna probably attempt to do all of them or whatever at any point. I don't know if it'd be worth it for me, but definitely not on stream, like we did with the original Silent Hill. It's just that the original Silent Hill like stung. It was like a bad sensation because I had done all that playthrough, and just because I missed like an item, I think it might have just been like one thing, and granted it led to a sequence of events, but just because I missed one thing, we got like a really bad ending where Harry's like dead. all the bad endings end with them dying, so I felt like retribution was in order for that. But this time around, yeah, we actually saw a different ending than when I first played through this, so I mean that sort of accomplishes it. It's actually a better one considering that he died in my first stream of this game, and we get to see him walk away with my second one. So it's kind of like a restream situation. I sort of redeemed myself, I suppose. Let's see, what do we do here? We got the leave ending, cleared 1 of 4 endings, saved 36 times. Total time it took us about 6 hours, maybe even a little bit more. Walking distance 3.16 kilometers, running distance 23.91 kilometers. Used 254 items, or at least that's how many acquired, I guess. Defeated an enemy by shooting 5, defeated an enemy by fighting 92. I was hanging on to those melee weapons for a long while, but we had a huge surplus of ammunition by the end of it, so it just goes to show you that you can get away with a lot of the game just by using the melee weapons or running past enemies, and then save all your ammo for bosses and stuff, or just the Lakeview Hotel at the end of the game. The boat stage time took us 4 minutes, 21 seconds. Somehow I feel like I took longer when I streamed this the first time. Boat maximum speed, 3.5 miles per second, maybe meters, maybe it's meters per second. Total damage, 1,662 points. I guess that's damage dealt, not damage received. And we got a ranking of 8 stars out of how many? Who knows? But I guess that's good. But yeah, pretty solid playthrough. I do enjoy this game. I'm sure I talked about it when I first streamed it, but yeah, I mean, you could tell why it's one of the all-time greats, considered one of the all-time greats in the horror genre. There's a lot to like with it. Functionally, I mean, it's about as good as any other of the survival horror games of the time. Obviously, you can do bad ones. We talked about the Evil Dead rendition that during the Evil Dead regeneration, and not that the one that we played was a survival horror type game, but the Hail to the King one in particular. I think it was on the Dreamcast and the PlayStation. Apparently a very poor attempt. And there were other clones, I'm sure. can't think of any right this moment outside of the Evil Dead one, but I know I've seen them and they're not always that great. So, you know, gameplay wise, everything functions well. It gets a little bit vague here and there where sometimes I don't know what to do, but referring to the map, taking a look at your items, overviewing everything, you usually get a feel for stuff. Although I gotta say, had I not known what to do with the wax figure and the horseshoe, it probably would have taken me a while to figure that out again. Because, yeah, that one's a little dumb. Especially since the door that you need to get into is on the ground. Unless you're really paying attention to your surroundings and what the map looks like when you're walking around, probably not going to get it for a minute. But that's how it goes. But yeah, I like this game a lot. I do think of the Silent Hill games, at least that I've played, and I can assume that the later ones probably aren't as good, even though I haven't played them all. This still probably is one of the best ones. I still like the first one quite a bit. I think 3 is good. It's just not quite as good as 1 and 2. And then 4, 4, I do like 4. And I do think it has some great things in it, but it's so abstract and out there and weird. And I don't like the ghosts and stuff, but I do like the setting kind of, and I do like the aspect of the serial killer and everything. I think all that's really cool, but I just, at the end of the day, I don't think it weighs out to be all that great of a game in comparison. As far as like any survival horror games go, yeah, it's one of the, it's probably one of the better ones, but compared to the previous 3 Silent Hills, unfortunately, it just doesn't quite match up. But 2 is definitely up there. I do think it's neck and neck with 1 and 2. I'd have to really consider it to figure out which one I liked better, but just thematically, I think because of how much harder 2 potentially hits, maybe that one wins out just a bit. But overall, really great games. So glad we could check them out. Glad we were able to do this one. We're going to check out this sub-campaign here, Born from a Wish. This is the one where we play as Maria. Never played this before, so it's going to be a first-time experience. We will just do standard normal difficulty. Let's see what we get.
When I woke up, I was all alone. Everyone's gone. Is it because of those monsters? What do I do now? Do I fight and live? Or do those monsters get me? I don't have any reason to go on living. But I'm scared to die. I'm so afraid of pain. Should I run away? I want to find somebody. I don't like being alone. But is there anyone left alive?
Upon reflection, especially seeing a lot of Mary's last moments, and we get to see Mary's character a little bit more, you can start to see where Maria kind of reflects that. Anything else in here? She's looking at something. A health drink. Small little room. An apartment? Jeez. Are we inside of a house or something? Oh, hey, the bar. Okay. really remember the layout of this place, so I don't know if where I'm going is more towards the exit or if that's up top. Because we can't access anything down here. That one's locked. Might be able to get into it later. Chinese cleaver. Is that a weapon? Carry this around instead. Not the greatest weapon, but so I'm not expending the bullets right away. Alright, I think that's it. Nothing else up here, it seems. Back in Fogland. We actually have a map we can refer to. It's nice. I think it's the other world since that section is blocked off. Can't access the bowling alley either. Hospital time? Nothing for me to do here. Alright, fair enough. I didn't want to go back to the hospital anyway. Miserable place that is. Nah, I don't think I'll be fighting anything. Revolver bullets. Run across the side of the street here. Seem to remember there being this little section. Might be able to get in there. Possibly something we could pick up. Or not. Oh. That means on the rooftops, eh? Oh, hey, did we, let's see. Is the noise effect? Yeah, it's still off. We want to turn it on? We could turn it on for a bit, I guess. I turned it off because the visual noise is a little bit much, especially when it's dark. But I think during the daytime we could probably stand it. I mean, it is part of the game. It's a visual aspect that the developers chose. So having the noise on, you know, is part of the experience and everything. I hate to turn it off, but I think it, especially for the sake of recording a video and streaming a video, which is what I'm doing, obviously, I think it'd be better if we turned it off during those instances. I'm not sure that it still transfers over all that well, even when it's a little brighter, but I know when it's darker, it looks especially jank, so I'll turn it on for now, since we've had it off so long. Do you have any idea where you need to go? all of this little neighborhood here. I don't even know if it's worth even investigating every nook and cranny in this little section. Usually the characters tend to have a pretty good range if they see something that might be you might be able to use. So I think I'll probably just ignore most stuff. There's something in here. Bullets. Might not have been a good trade-off, but oh boy, okay. Cat Street. Oh shit. I did not know that we went down a separate little side street like that. I don't know that this was accessible in the main game. I don't think I remember coming down here. Might have been blocked off. So hard to see. I can't see shit. Barely make out the character. Alright, now we're back on the main road. Okay. So we know for sure that's all blocked off. What is this? This looks interesting. I'm fighting these guys a little bit better. She may not have a radio, but at least there's music to tell us when enemies are nearby. Wrong button. Boy, the mapping for this controller, the button, I guess I shouldn't say the button mapping, but like the actual placement physically of the buttons is so off. It's throwing me off every time I need to hit something. When the original Xbox came out, I do believe, and this is just conjecture based on how things worked out, but do believe basically because Sega had such a huge library. Oh my god, Maria's face. On the original Xbox, they worked very closely with some of the design aspects, including potentially like the physical controller, because especially the Duke in particular, it's so reminiscent of the Dreamcast controller, which, was their last console, Sega's last console before they called it quits. But it feels so similar to that. Just feels awkward and bulky. Baldwin house map. This is a huge house. So I would not doubt if they had some sort of influence in the design. But yeah, they pulled out of the console game, and it seemed like just based off of, all the ports from the Dreamcast over the Xbox in particular, and eventually PS2 got some stuff, but specifically a lot of a lot of things went over to Xbox. You know, you think of like some of their flagship titles too, like Shenmue. That never got a US release on the Dreamcast because they were already packing things up by the time they would have even thought about porting it over. Europe, PAL got the English translated version, which is what I streamed when I played that game. But for the actual US version, that was an Xbox exclusive. Never went to anything else.
Is somebody there? Open up. Hello?
Stop it. You're disturbing me.
Too bad.
Thank God. I finally found somebody. Can you open the door?
No.
But why?
Is it really necessary for me to answer all your tedious questions?
Yes.
Oh, I didn't know that. I want to be alone. Other people just irritate me.
I just want to see another human face. Do you know what's happening in this town? There's no one here. Just monsters.
Yes, I know. But so what? It has nothing to do with me. No one here.
Yeah, he might not want to be disturbed. That could be a bathroom for all we know.
You want to be alone in this insane asylum?
Yes, exactly. But how can you say that it's this town that's insane? Perhaps it's we who are insane.
What? We the insane?
Hopelessly insane. Are you satisfied? Would you leave me alone?
My name is Maria. What's your name?
Ernest.
Hemingway?
Baldwin.
Ernest? I'll be back.
Really hot chick outside your door if you open right now. Don't like the look of that. God, what is that? I know the meme, but I always forget what show that is. Is it the Dan Versus? Or am I thinking of something else? Yeah, it is Dan Versus. All right. Don't care. Who's asking? I will not pay my taxes. What is all this? Guess it's locked. Wait, which door did we open? Or how did we get in here? Okay. Mr. Alec Baldwin is in the lounge. Got a whiteboard. That's interesting. White metal board with square holes punched into it, found on the second floor. It's like a picture frame. When the white breath is found, I shall dedicate this thing, O spirit of the mist, grant us fortune eternal, is written on the back. It did not mean a whole lot to me, but all right. Well, I am sure there are a lot of doors and such that we have not yet investigated. Oh, Lord. Somebody be banging. Actually, wait a second. Oh, the storeroom is locked. Okay. Well, just to get past that conversation, I suppose, let's go ahead and save. There's a large bang somewhere. So I'm guessing something had to change. We just got that whiteboard, right? We didn't get a something interesting like a key. Just walking through, seeing if she takes a peer, a little gander over at something, but I don't think we see anything. Need a flashlight, Maria.
Ernest? Are you there? No. I guess not.
If I just slid that under the door. Tell me what the fuck this is. Yeah, alright. I guess no sense in looking at anything else. Maybe we need to go outside. Whoops. Those bloodstains always there? Dead. Maybe they were, I just didn't notice it because of the enemies I had to fight. Don't suppose he got anything else on him. Can't open this. And what, is that it? Shutters are closed. It's a big old room or house or whatever. Alright, hold on. Let's just go check down some of these side streets and see if there's anything we can access. Still some items and stuff we could pick up. Random sinkhole. But yeah, let's see if there's anything we can access, and then, if not, then we'll come back to the house. But yeah, I can't imagine that they'd have this house here and not let us do something in it. I got the whiteboard, but Don't know if I know what to use it on or for or combine it with anything. Some guts on the road. That's cool. Just to get to the east side, but can't do that. Assuming just because, I mean, we're passing up a lot of stuff, but since the camera angles aren't shifting or anything like that, and she's not looking in any particular direction, under the assumption that there's nothing that we could actually interact with or access. Barely see it back there. Well, seems to lead down somewhere. Lock's broken. Alright. Yeah, we can't do anything. At least we found a couple bullets and stuff, but I think whatever we need to do is probably going to be back at that house. Just stroll on this side of the street for a sec. Make sure I'm not passing it up. Oh, I also noticed on the map, it's like the apartment complex sort of bleeds over into this section. I wonder if we'll end up getting through there. Just because of how close this house apparently is. Strictly looking at the map. Can we pass it up? No. It's like all these switches and stuff. Apparently on the door, but I can never interact with any of them. Oh. I did not notice that before. I guess something with the fireplace must have been different. For some reason, there's a ladder in the fireplace leading up. Along the way, I could see something that looks like a hole. Climb the ladder? Sure. Red board. Black board. Finding all the boards in one place. Square depression in the center of the tombstone. Above that is a carefully carved epitaph. Along with you died joy, all that remains is despair and the future of meaningless tomorrows. But I will never give up, one to see your beautiful smile again, one to beg the blessings of the gods. I wait for that day. When the boards cover all the sadness, I too will be covered. But until my dreams are turned to reality, I will have to swallow all the pain. Key firmly embedded in the stone beneath the depression, no matter how hard I try, I can't pull it out. Okay. Dark Grail is found. I shall dedicate this thing. You who denied death, grant us fortune eternal. The crimson words are found. I shall dedicate this thing. O you gods deep in slumber, grant us fortune eternal. Shit. I need to open up that light novel worth of text for a second. The whiteboard in the hole. Insert as is, turn 90 degrees to the right and insert, turn 180 degrees and insert, turn 90 degrees to the left and insert. Okay. Open holes on the boards are overlapping. I can still see the other side. Remove the board. Yeah, that didn't work. Okay. I'm going to have to kind of look at these. Let's see. What would cover up what? There's nothing that really has a full end completely covered except for on the black one. So I could overlap the red and white correctly, perhaps cover up most of their holes. Oh, I guess there's one hole at the bottom on the black one. Well, alright, let's try this. Because you can't like insert the whiteboard in any other particular angle. Well, now we just need to cover up the base. Let me see. Might work. This way or that way. Try that way. I think that did it. When the three boards overlapped, the key came free. Ah, good. Got the Acacia key. And what, pray tell, the hell is that? Acacia flower. Okay. Well, we've come across several locked doors, I guess. I don't know that anything's had flower emblem on it. Guess there were a couple down at the first floor as well, right? But since we're already here. There we go. Didn't know what I'm getting into. Thanks, camera. Lock's broken. Not this one, though. Children's room. Got matches. Shelf is filled with fairy tales, other children's literature. Stuffed animals line the top of the shelf. Nothing very interesting. Did you say, oh, is that a teddy bear? All sitting on the chair. Now that I look closer, it's filthy. Whoever lived here must have really loved this thing. Small bed for a child. And I think that's it. Calendar from 10 years ago. 10 years ago, November. Only 2 or 3 matches are left. You should know how many there are. Found in the kids' room. Alright. I don't know that I've seen anything where we could use matches, but I'm sure it'll come in handy at some point.
Oh, no, she fell out the window! Don't move her! What happened?
The hell was that? Oh, I guess she took it over to the center of the room. There's a wooden box here, nothing particularly unusual about it. Pile of junk from spiderweb. Doesn't look like there's anything useful. Also, it is getting a little bit darker, so I think at this point we're probably just going to turn the noise off. Sorry, noise fans. I do like a little bit of clarity. Look at that. Look how shiny her dress is. Pile of junk. Nothing useful. Something below the chair. Is this a birthday card? To my dearest daddy, happy birthday from Amy Baldwin. Anything in it? Contents unknown. We'll open it up. Alright. Well, maybe we could get old Alec to respond to us.
Give it.
Give what? Oh, I'm sorry, you needed this? If I burn it instead.
To my daddy.
Oh, well, you should have said so in the first place. Sure, I'll give it to him. Whoa. Okay, that legitimately, like, freaked me out. Surprisingly not in the red. Alright, Ernest, I come wielding a cleaver and a birthday card. If you understand. Oh, and some weird poison spewing body. There's a clock here. Guess it's broken, the needles aren't moving. Give me a sec on that. Nothing interesting inside or above the fireplace. Yeah, but you made sure to check inside, right? Just in case there might be another staircase. There's a book here. It looks like a plant encyclopedia. Acacia, genus of evergreen trees of the mimosa tribe of the pea family. Tiny flowers are yellow or white, grow in clusters. Common variants include the gum tree. Acacia tree is a potent symbol in many religions across the world. In Christianity, it represents eternal life and mortality. Ancient Egypt, it represents purity and rebirth, while in ancient Babylonia, it was thought of as a tree of the goddess Ishtar and was a symbol of life. There's also the holy tree of the ancient Jews who built the sacred Ark of the Covenant from it, and for who it signified a peaceful death and release from grief. I remember there was some detail about what the Ark of the Covenant was. Well, actually, I shouldn't say some, because, I mean, also talked about the dowel rods and how long they were and what their diameter was. Somewhat astounding sometimes when you find accounts like that in such detail. Think I got it. Okay, we unlocked that. Leads into the main area. Hold that dot. Yeah, I figured as much. Lion statue, I've got no use for those right now. Lock's broken, lock's broken. Use one of them first aid kits. Okay, we've checked everything else in this room, right? Oh, we have not checked the lavatory. Damn. Bet you Ernest is in there. Taking the shit of a lifetime. Getting that vibration. There it goes. It's like I couldn't hit it. And before I venture into what looks like a big ass hallway, I'm gonna take a look at some of the other spots and see if I can open any other doors. There's a mop and a bucket here. I don't really feel like cleaning anyway. No one asked you to. Health drink, revolver bullets. How many bullets we got? 120, not bad. 6 shots in the revolver, I'm assuming. Nothing here I can use now. Door is broken. Boy, they really tighten up these camera angles. It is a 10-shot revolver. Ass load of doors in here. Books on the desk, none of it looks very interesting. Boy, that's a stock sound effect if I ever heard one. Lost memories. I have the strongest trust. You may even call it faith. The miracle called resurrection of the dead. Upon the hill where the light descended, the beast intoned his song. With words of blood, drops of mist, and vessel of night, the grave became an open field. People wept in fear and joy at the reunion, but my faith in the salvation of Suksilpaba did not waver. Whatever that is. It is also spoken of the ancient legends. The original worshippers did not believe that death was the end, but that it was simply the path by which the deceased returned to nature. They also believed the process was reversible. Something imprinted towards the bottom of the page. Did Ernest write this? What could it mean? Blood equals red, mist equals white, night equals black. Ernest, what are you doing in there?
Do you know a little girl named Amy?
Why do you ask me that?
This letter. To my dearest daddy. It's from a girl named Amy Baldwin. Your daddy?
Yes. Where'd you find that?
Up in the attic.
Oh. What a fool. Now, when it's too late, I finally understand why. Why she was there. Why she was holding that empty envelope when she fell.
Ernest. Amy. She isn't... I'm sorry. I'm sorry I reminded you.
No need to apologize. You didn't remind me. I've never forgotten. Maria, some things we forget, and some things we can never forget. It's funny. I'm not sure which one is sadder. It's been 10 years, but I still...
Ernest, I'm sorry. I didn't know.
No, it's fine. Maria, that letter.
I'll leave it here.
Thanks. You must be... That's why you could see me.
Huh?
So perhaps that means that I can hope for a miracle as well.
What do you mean?
In the apartment next door, there's a bottle containing a white liquid.
Sounds suspicious.
I don't know exactly where it is, but I know it's in there somewhere. I must have it.
You want me to get it for you?
Please.
Why don't you just get it yourself?
If I could, believe me, I would. But
White?
I'll open the stairway door.
Ernest, do you really believe it will work?
I don't know.
Well, that's okay. I don't mind fighting for an impossible cause. Anyway, it beats just giving up and doing nothing.
Maria, thank you.
All right. What are you looking at? Oh, there's a first aid kit. Oh, wait, no. Amy's present to her father, Ernest, found with the birthday card. I think I'll leave this here. Bookshelf line, the complete editions, difficult looking books. No interest in any of that. I'm guessing that's what she's looking at, is the card she put on there, because I'm not seeing that I'm able to interact with anything else. Okay, so... it's broken. Just trying to see where we need to go. I feel like I missed something. There's a save point. So potentially other doors we could open in the mansion, maybe. Maybe not, actually, because we don't really have any keys or anything. But Baldwin did say that he would unlock something. Oh, I guess it was this room, actually. Because he did say, like, the room with the staircase. Alright, looks like we are getting into the apartments. Keep out of Haunted Mansion. Oh, is that what it was? He's incorporeal. Doesn't want to be seen. his sticky, icky white liquid vial. I guess the apartments are just right here. Still got close to 100 bullets, so might stick with it. Something is written on the desk, but it's too dark to read. But what's on it? Oh, that was easy. Still a save point here, too. Shit. Spawns so damn fast. I don't know that there's anything else I need to do here. At least not in that section. I mean, it seems like we got the main thing. So I don't know if it's necessary to look here. I don't know if I should. I'm stuck on the door. Do Tim have to run an errand? It's the exact same note from the main game. But anyway, I don't know if it's worth looking at anything in here or if I should go back and deliver the vial. Seems like there's a bit to explore. Really wish I had a flashlight. Should take me to the alley that runs to the park, but first I better take care of my promise to Ernest. Alright. That's what I was thinking. Well, I suppose we do that first, and then maybe we come back here. See if I can find my way back. Does this all go all the way to the third floor? Okay. Nah, it's still blocked off. back down that extra long hallway. All the roaches. Extra long hallway with extra big roaches. What's that? Some kind of plate on the floor. Amy Baldwin. She was loved too much by God. 7 years was not enough time. That's weird. A plate? All right. Actually, wait, where was that study? Past it.
Thank you, Maria. That's the only item I couldn't get myself. By the time I found out about it, I could no longer leave this house. So long.
Yes, but Will...
Maria, the gods are here. You know it too. You were born in this town.
I'm not sure God is the right word.
Do you believe in fate?
Not really.
That's fine then.
Ernest, can I open this?
This is a dead end. There's nothing beyond here.
I know. So, what if I had said I believed in fate?
That James. He's a bad man.
James... Yes. I know.
He's looking for the you that isn't you.
Because he's kind? Do you know something?
Yes. Maria, you're...
Anyway, that's just what you think. You don't really know anything. That's fine.
Okay.
James.
Mary? No, you're not.
Do I look like your girlfriend? My name is Maria.
All right. Guess that's the end. Not terribly long. What was that? About an hour and a half, something like that. But I think that's kind of what I anticipated. On the shorter side, but it is a nice little DLC expansion. The fact that most of it takes place in a mansion. Monsters and such. Not a whole lot of puzzles. We got the one major one with the boards and everything, but it almost felt a little more Resident Evil-esque than Silent Hill, which Silent Hill tend to have more of an open world theme. But yeah, interesting stuff. I would have liked it if it was a tad longer. I thought we were going to go back into the apartments, considering that she had talked about them. Or when you go to that door, she's like, oh, this leads out to the park. But I should go deliver the vial. So I sort of half expected the game to be a lead up until when she meets James, which I guess it kind of did, because at the the end it just fades to black. But I thought we'd actually get to play, traveling, and our goal was reaching that park. But oh well. Still interesting stuff. Nice little change of pace. Not exactly for the game. Well, yeah, sort of, I guess, just because of the setting. Nice little change of pace for the gameplay. Interesting to play as Maria as well. But yeah, never played that before. So glad I was able to experience it. Just more of the game to love, I suppose. I wonder if they're gonna pull a Bloober Team's gonna pull a Resident Evil 4 remake and have this expansion be like additional DLC. Better hope it's longer. Ada's Separate Ways campaign gave us what, like 6 hours? A little less, something like that. So that was only $10. If they do an hour-long campaign, I better not be paying more than 2. But pretty cool. But yeah, good game overall. Nice to play this version of it. Definitely looks better on the Xbox, and looks better, obviously, with the RetroTink 5X, and we have it boosted and everything. But yeah, the additional clarity, very nice stuff. I enjoyed playing this particular version of it. If I go back and play this game at all, I'll probably be doing this version instead of going back to my PS2 version, just because of the additional content. I am half kind of curious to see about possibly getting that additional ending, one of the additional endings. Maybe not necessarily trying to go for all of them, like the dog and the UFO and all that, but at least like maybe the second playthrough one to get that weird rebirth or whatever it is. Seems like they might have been hitting at that particular ending with this expansion DLC as well. Or DLC, I keep calling it this expansion. Didn't have to download shit. But good stuff. No ranking, huh? No riddles. Saved 5 times. Took us about 48 minutes. Walking distance 0.26 kilometers. Running distance 2.98 kilometers. Got 38 items. Apparently didn't defeat any enemies by shooting, even though I did start using the gun by the time we were in like the latter half of the mansion. Defeated enemies by fighting 22 though. No boat stage or boat max speed, apparently. Probably could have just nixed that from it entirely. Total damage 104 points. Save clear data, I guess. Don't see that there'd be too much benefit in redoing that again, but I don't know, maybe there's something. And on to the next one. But yeah, I guess that's it. That's all the content that we can access for right now for Silent Hill 2 Restless Dreams. Good game. Like Like I said, if I do play it again, it'll probably be to get that additional like New Game Plus ending and see if we can find that other one. But I don't even know if I'll do that on stream at any point. Maybe we'll let it breathe for 5 years again and come back to it, or however long it's been. I forget exactly how long it's been between streams. When I streamed the second one and now. It certainly looks better though, so can all be glad for that. But good stuff. I think we're going to go ahead and call it here. It's going to be it for tonight. I will try to be back tomorrow. Naturally, we'll be starting up something new. What that might be, I don't know. I guess we'll just have to play it by ear and find out. Like I said, there's plenty of games that I can stream for right now. It's just a matter of what I want to do, and I'm not so certain of that right now. So I'll figure it out. But yeah, soonest we'll be back by tomorrow, and I will have something in the works. But yeah, we could do another 6th gen. I think I'd kind of like, considering that we did 2 6th gen games with Evil Dead Regeneration and Silent Hill 2 back to back, I might want to try something a little bit more modern, or I don't know if I got anything even further back. Maybe we could try something older, but just to kind of mix up sort of the gameplay styles and visuals and everything. Maybe find something a little on the newer side if I could possibly do that. And yeah, we'll take a look at it when we get to it. But thank you guys for watching. Appreciate it as always. I'm gonna take off, so you guys have a good night. See you next time.